Olivia Mulvihill with baseball coach Joe Kinney.
All right, thanks, Gary. And it may be basketball season, but baseball season only a couple months away, as I'm joined by head coach Joe Kinney of the Lafayette Leopards, entering his 20th season here at the helm. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Olivia, thanks for having us. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Thanks so much. And Coach, it is a special year for the Leopards. The team is entering its 150th season so far. So what can you say about the importance of this milestone for the program?
It's obviously an honor to be a part of that for me, and I know my players will say that as we kind of have involved them a little bit more. We announced it during the Lafayette-Lehigh game in November, the football game. We're going to roll a lot of information, a lot of PR out as we kind of get into the season in January and February. It speaks to tradition, it speaks to commitment. There aren't a lot of programs, athletic programs out there that can say they've been around for 150 years. So we're going to really try to enjoy that and let our players really experience that, and really all of our alumni in the Lafayette community.
As this game is such a big deal, it will be celebrated during the Lehigh game, which is quite the big rivalry, which you know a lot about as you did attend Lehigh. So what can you say about how important this rivalry is between the two schools?
Well, we're actually going to use the entire season to sort of celebrate the 150th anniversary. We're going to do some things at our preseason dinner in February. We have some other promotional items that we have in store that we really haven't demonstrated or shown yet. The Lehigh game is important. Our first game was against Lehigh, obviously. And our proximity, being so close, the schools are similar in terms of the type of students we attract. I did go to Lehigh. I've been here 20 years. I have a daughter who goes to school here, I believe maroon and white right now. It's neat that we have two institutions so close. There's a lot of community attention. We recruit similar types of players, and something that we really strive to enjoy when we play and make it a special event. The fact that it's a 150th anniversary makes it even all the more special.
Looking ahead to the season, your team did bring in 11 freshmen. How have they adjusted so far to the collegiate life?
That's a constant work in progress. We spent a lot of time speaking with them, working with them, talking to them, going over expectations, not just myself, but my staff, all the support staff on campus. Quite honestly, our players, our older players, are probably the most important in helping them adjust and understand, the baseball side, but also the academic side, balancing the commitment, etc.
What are these next couple months leading up to February for your first game going to be like for your team?
Right now it's pretty quiet. We come back January 21st. Practice for us starts January 26th, or I think 25th. We have 3 weeks, and then we start playing. We open up at Elon February 15th, and that'll be a tough test on the road. So when we come back, our guys need to be hitting the ground running. So right now, a little bit of break during the holidays, and then they're going to get after it, in terms of throwing, hitting, strength training, etc. Stuff that we were doing all fall semester, and they're going to do on their own until they get back here.
You mentioned that the season does start on February 15th down south at Elon. So looking ahead to that, what is going to be the key factor for your team to get off on the right foot and have a successful season?
Well, we're coming out of a gym, if you would, playing, up north and playing teams down south that are able to be on the field and compete and do some different things in their practices. We're not able to do that. It is what it is. And you know that. You make do with what you got. And we try to do our best job that we possibly can. So for us, it's going to come out, throw strikes, put yourself in a position to score some runs. That means get guys on base, get them in scoring position, and obviously play as clean a defense as you possibly can. The goal is to win, no question about it. But when you're playing early in the year, it's about getting opportunities, getting repetitions, and really building as you get to your conference season, which for us will take place will start in the latter half of March.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Lots of exciting things coming from the Lafayette baseball team, so make sure to stay tuned when all the action begins in February. Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Happy holidays again.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Olivia. I think John and I should make the Southern tour. We probably do a great job broadcasting those games. We'll be back with highlights and stats. Stay with us.